Guys, it's official. We got another payout. My biggest payout yet of $1,960. Let's go! Let's go! Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Alright, let's go into what we care about. Trade recap for the day. Actually, before that, this is how you withdraw a payout. You're going to go up here and you're going to click payout request. It's going to bring you to this screen where you're going to choose how would you like your payout. And I'm using Topstep. Topstep is my favorite. And I use ACH. That is how I transfer the money. And so you're going to click this. This is the screen you're going to see. And you're going to have your current balance here, and then you're going to see payout amount. You're going to type in how much money you want to withdraw from your account. And as we see right here, you have to confirm that you've won 5 trading days recorded with $200 or more. And you wouldn't get this form if this wasn't the case, so they already know that this is completed. They just want you to confirm it. This payout does not The payout request does not exceed 50% of my current account balance. That is their consistency rule to make sure your account stays afloat and that you're not taking more money from them. Upload W-9 and then understand that if your account balance goes to 0, your account will be blown and you will lose. I understand profits need to be transferred out of my account before Topstep sends any funds. Any losses incurred from trading in your account after submitting this payout request may void the payout request and require you to submit another payment request for another amount that does not exceed 50% of the account balance. And I acknowledge that I do not currently have any chargeback disputes against Topstep and not intend to initiate any chargeback disputes in the future. And then you are going to have to fill out a payment form and a W-9. Social Security, email, your name, and just basically filling out a W-9. So this can be reported on your taxes for the following year. So that's what you're going to do. And then Topstep has a rule where you can only take out 50% of your balance. So my balance was $3,986. So I'm taking out $1,960. And once you fill out the payment form and W-9, you're all set. And then you choose how much money you want to be subtracted from your account. And then usually the next business day, your account gets cut in half, and then you just continue trading, and you'll get the payment in a few days in your bank. So that is how you get a payout with Topstep. But now I'm going to go over the trade that got us that payout. You know what I'm saying? We swept London lows, so I was waiting to see if we were going to get a bullish reaction out of this. On the hourly, we were for sure bearish. Look at all this, just all this bearish price action. Bearish. So once I saw that liquidity sweep, I was waiting to see if we were going to come reach these London highs, but we did not. So the trade that I did included equilibrium. What do we know about equilibrium? It's a retesting tool. Swing high to these swing lows. We come back into the premium over this 0.5 mark. So we know the confluence is valid. And then what do we see here? We see an inverse fair value gap. We see this bullish fair value gap right here. The top of this first wick to the bottom of this third wick. And we have blue bullish candles. So then we completely disrespected this fair value gap. So we use the confluence inverse fair value gap is valid. And then we broke structure. I didn't enter right here, and I should have, because it would have made my risk reward ratio from a 1 to a 2. Because there is this hourly liquidity right here. Whoa. There's hourly liquidity right here. And I really wanted to see if we were going to get a bullish reaction out of it, because don't ever underestimate hourly liquidity. It is so important, and it can change bias like that. So once I saw there wasn't a big reaction, I was like, okay, I already have a trade set up. We're going short. And that is what we did. We targeted these hourly lows right here, because we're already way past London lows and Asian lows, and this was the next 1 hour liquidity target. So this is a huge space. Look at this monster fair value gap. So we targeted these hourly lows. That's what we did. So we had equilibrium, inverse fair value gap, and breakup structure. That is the trade that got me my payout. I was pretty greedy, and I kept using minis instead of micros, and I had some manual errors as well, like trading on the wrong indices and just not being careful. So I'm being very careful, and I got paid out. I got paid off. The dreams are becoming reality. I just made 2,000, and you can do it too. I love trading. I'm very excited. I was very confident in this week because I knew I had my psychology right, resetting over the weekend. And I've been trying to just really get in a calming headspace at around like 9 a.m. when I wake up to try to enforce good psychology for the training session. There isn't much high impact news either for this week, so I was fairly confident. Even though we had Good Friday, I still traded today because we had some yellow folders, and I thought, okay, there's some news, so there should be good enough price action to try to seek out a trade. But if there wasn't, I wouldn't have taken a trade, but I did find something. No liquidity sweep, no breaker block, order block, but yeah, we hit a 1.5 to 1 RR and made some money. Alright guys, that is how you withdraw on Topstep, and this is the trade that got me my second payout. Peace. What's up guys? After receiving this payout, this is why I've worked so hard. You guys can do it. Trading is all about knowing what's right and what's wrong. And when you know what's wrong, you try your absolute best to not repeat those mistakes again. And I've repeated so many of those mistakes. I've repeated bad risk management, bad psychology, even my bad edge in the market. You're gonna mess up, and that's why it's okay. Every new day, you can get on the market and have a fresh, clean slate to improve your goal of making this a career. Even if you don't want to make this career, and you just want this to be your morning side hustle before your night serving job, construction job, real estate, anything else you want to do with your life. Seeing payouts like this makes you know that it was all worth it. This is why you do what you do. Not only because you love it, because why did you start trading in the first place? Was it to become financially free? To start your entrepreneurial journey? To try to start a side hustle that you see on YouTube? Top 10 best side hustles, day trading? So many people didn't succeed with day trading because they didn't stick with it long enough. Just like almost every other profession. But day trading is a high leverage skill, like we know. It's a skill that once you get, it can be the most magical thing in the world. Because all you need is internet. You can travel, when you have enough money, of course, to trade on your phone, your laptop. I want you guys to get a notebook and write down, why did you start trading? Is it for you? Is it for your family? Is it for your sanity? Why did you start trading? And I want you to write down 5 goals in that notebook. What do you want to achieve through day trading? Is it make a certain amount? Is it make a certain amount per month? Is it buy a special item with this money? Is it put 20% back into another business? Write down your goals, visualize them, and verbally speak them. I'm acting like I'm a guru when I just made a payout of $2,000 when everyone else on the internet you've seen is making tens of thousands of dollars. So why should you listen to me? Everyone else is making 10,000, 100,000. So why should you listen to me? Because I'm just like you. I started trading a year and a half ago. That is the time it has taken me to receive a $2,000 payout. Everybody's learning curve is different. You could try to flex on me and say, oh, I got profitable in 6 months. That's amazing. If you can do that consistently, that's amazing. And I'm proud of you. Me, it took a year and a half. Sometimes it can take people 3 years, 4 years. I started with Forex. And I did a whole course called Baby Pips. And it took me like 3 months because the course was so long. Do I use any of that now? No. But you have to go through this trading road to see what you like, see what works for you. Do you want to trade gold? Do you want to trade USD, JPY? Do you want to trade futures? What do you want to trade? Do you want to be a stock trader, an options trader? I just want you guys to know that if someone like me, this college senior that's about to graduate really soon, if I can do it, you can do it too.
Hi everyone. This is Will's finance and investing and trading ASMR. What's words? Tell me what to say. Price action. Top profit. Stop loss. Liquidity. Money. Equilibrium. Jerome Powell.